Bruce Lee, an icon in the world of martial arts and film, had many rare moments that showcased his greatness. Not only was he a martial artist, but also a philosopher and innovator. In this video, we will witness some standout moments in Bruce Lee's life and career. One of the most impressive moments is Lee's demonstration of hand speed. In one of his rare video recordings, Lee is seen punching at a speed almost imperceptible to the human eye. Let's start with the moment when Bruce Lee displayed his super fast punch in a karate tournament, taking down two opponents. The first was a black belt karate master. With a punch from just 1 inch away, Bruce Lee sent this karate master flying back into his chair. The second opponent was a young man in a shirt. This time, Bruce Lee punched from a distance of 6 inches. The young man was thrown even further, approximately 6 meters away. In fact, Bruce Lee had a punch speed of 1/500th of a second, which earned him the title of the fastest punch in history. It is known that he learned this punch from Ip Man when he was 13 years old while training at the Wing Chun dojo in Hong Kong. Despite this, many still do not believe in Bruce Lee's abilities and consider them to be mere scenes from movies. Fortunately, there is a video of a fight scene featuring Bruce Lee circulating on the internet. The video showcases Bruce Lee fighting with his student, Ted Wong. Both Bruce Lee and Ted Wong are seen wearing complete black protective gear. Repeatedly, Ted Wong tries to land punches and kicks, but none of them manage to hit Bruce Lee. Meanwhile, Bruce Lee patiently waits for his students' attacks. He waits for the strike, counters it, and then retaliates with deadly precision. Bruce Lee's counterpunch is seen hitting his student's face squarely. Bruce Lee then follows up his attack with a simple judo throw, bringing Ted Wong down instantly. After getting back up, Ted Wong tries to attack with a spinning kick, but once again, Bruce Lee easily counters it. From this fight, we can see that Lee also mastered and incorporated grappling techniques into his fighting style. This was also revealed by Larry Hartzell, an original student of Bruce Lee known as a grappler. Larry mentioned that Bruce Lee had 33 grappling techniques in his martial art of Jeet Kune Do. Additionally, it is known that Lee took lessons and often trained with other famous martial artists, such as Bob Wall and Chuck Norris. According to several sources, Lee and Wall met at a kung fu demonstration held in Los Angeles in 1963. A few years later, they became closer and had the opportunity to fight in a film scene in Enter the Dragon. A rare video shows Bruce Lee and Bob Wall preparing for a fight scene in this film. In the video, the closeness between Lee and Wall during their training is evident. Bruce Lee demonstrates his brilliant martial arts moves and techniques. The relationship between Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris was also very close. Unfortunately, there are no videos capturing their moments together, but photos of their interactions can still be found. For instance, there are photos of Norris's kick nearly hitting Bruce Lee's head during training, or moments when Norris, in his karate uniform, is in a room with Lee. However, we can see what it was like when Bruce Lee fought Chuck Norris in the film The Way of the Dragon. After attacking Norris with punches and kicks, Bruce Lee ended the duel with a guillotine chokehold. Chuck Norris admitted he was very proud to have the opportunity to fight Bruce Lee, even if it was just in a movie scene. Norris acknowledged this in one of his interview clips.
But the thing is, Bruce was a very rare type of individual. Exercise, condition was his life. And when I did the movie with him, you know, and doing that fight scene with him, just seeing how fast he was, what an incredible athlete he was really an honor to be able to fight against him in this film.
Meanwhile, the fight scene between Bruce Lee and Bob Wall in Enter the Dragon is equally thrilling. After Wall arrogantly showcased his karate skills in front of Bruce Lee, he immediately received a valuable lesson in fighting. With his Jeet Kune Do speed, Bruce Lee humiliated Wall, making him appear as if he didn't know how to fight. All the martial arts skills that have inspired many people were certainly not easy or quick for Bruce Lee to achieve. This martial arts master had a rigorous training regimen, which ultimately gave him a strong physique and incredible punching speed. A photo circulating on the internet reveals Bruce Lee's workout journal from 1965, showing various strength and muscle-building exercises that he performed daily. Additionally, Chuck Norris also shared insights into Bruce Lee's regular training routines. They both demonstrated high dedication in the films they worked on, spending hours on intense training.
We had a bag back there, so we did a lot of punching, a lot of kicking, and we did a lot of exercise, a lot of push-ups, a lot of sit-ups, a lot of sit-ups. But the thing is, Bruce was a very rare type of an individual.
Speed, strength, flexibility, and endurance were Bruce Lee's main goals in his training. His rigorous regimen has inspired many, even though it seems almost impossible for the average person to follow. Some sources also mention that Lee enjoyed experimenting with his training methods. This experimentation allowed him to develop his own fighting style, blending traditional and modern martial arts. Bruce Lee left behind a legacy not only as an extraordinary martial artist, but also as a thinker and innovator who constantly pushed existing boundaries. The rare moments in his life give us deeper insights into his exceptional dedication to martial arts and his life philosophy.